Oskar was a little baby chicken who lived on a bustling farm with his family. His feathers were as bright yellow as the summer sun, and his curious eyes sparkled with an eagerness to explore. One fine morning, Oskar decided it was time to venture beyond the cozy coop and see what the farm had to offer. He hopped out with tiny, determined steps, his heart brimming with excitement. The first friend Oskar met was Molly the cow. Molly had huge, kind eyes and a gentle moo that made Oskar feel welcome. She showed him the lush green pastures where the cows grazed and even let him sit on her back. Oskar laughed as the wind ruffled his fluffy feathers. As he continued his journey, Oskar heard a snort and turned to see Percy the piglet playing in a muddy puddle. Percy was full of energy and invited Oskar to join him. First, Oskar hesitated. The mud looked so dirty, but then he remembered his dad's words about trying new things. Gathering his courage, Oskar jumped in. The mud was cool and squishy, and Oskar realized it was quite fun. Percy and Oskar became fast friends, their laughter echoing across the barnyard. Next, Oskar found himself near the barn where he met Sally the sheep. Sally's wool was soft like a fluffy cloud. She was very wise and always knew the best places to find the tastiest snacks. She led Oskar to an apple tree where they shared the juiciest apples he had ever tasted. As the sun began to set, Oskar bumped into Charlie the barn cat. Charlie was sleek and agile, always ready for an adventure. He challenged Oskar to a game of hide and seek. Oskar, with his newfound bravery, accepted the challenge. The two darted between hay bales and chased each other around the barn, their playful antics full of joy and laughter. Finally, it was time for Oskar to return to the coop. He had loved his adventure, but he was also tired. As he nestled under his mother's wing that night, he thought about all the wonderful friends he had made and the lessons he had learned. He had discovered that the farm was full of fun and friendship, and that being brave could lead to the most exciting adventures. With a contented sigh, Oskar drifted off to sleep, dreaming of the adventures that tomorrow would bring.